Hey Dobby, the Fixing Elf here, and welcome back to the channel. Let's find out what's in my toolbox. And in the toolbox today is this OCGIG Torx bit set. So it comes with E-sockets, as well as Torx sets, and then some little bits here as well. So I'll give you a closer look in a few moments. So before I show you the bits, I just want to have a quick talk about the case. It's this blow moulded case. It's pretty sturdy, robust. I've had these for a while now. The case is held up well. Keeps all the bits and sockets organised. So I just wanted to show you quickly. Let me just zoom in a bit so you can see a bit clearer. All of the sockets are marked inside the case. So as you can see here, we go all the way through the range, so it gives you a perfect and easy way to see which socket you're grabbing when you need it. As you can see, it is a bit dirty inside the case, but that's just because I've used it a lot. Yeah, very good. Nice feel to them, so they can't rub off. They're not printed, they're actually embossed into the plastic, so that's good. So we're going to start off with the Torx sockets, or external Torx sockets. So we'll start off with this E4. As you can see, very tiny little one. Comes in a 1/4 inch drive. The next size up is an E5. Again, pretty tiny. And then we move on to an E6. Make sure I get the right one. There we are. An E6, again, still in 1/4 inch. Then we move on to an E7, just here. Nice little E7 socket. Very robust. I've used all of these on different jobs. And then the last 1/4 inch socket we have is an E8. That is all the 1/4 inch E sockets we have. Again, very good selection of sizes. They all come in very handy. Let me just move the camera a bit so you get a bit of a better view of them. There we are. Yeah, that's the start of the set. We'll move on to the 3/8 drives now. So in the 3/8 drives we have an E10. Very nice little socket. Then we move on to an E12. Again, very nice writing and indentation. Again, this is a 3/8 socket, as I said before. And then we move on to an E14. Again, a good selection of sizes. Very nice feel to the sockets. Nice little knurling here, so you want to turn them by hand, you can. That is especially useful for when you're getting them started. So here's the E16. This is probably the most used socket I've had. I've had a few quite difficult places to get with this, but it's worked really well. Nice knurling. Like I said, if you're starting a bolt by hand, so it doesn't cross thread, really helpful. Then we move on to the E18. Here's the E18. Again, very nice broaching. I believe it's called broaching. And then nice inside diameter there. And then like I said, this is an E18. Hopefully that will focus for you. There we go. And then finally, the last of the E sockets we have is this E20. Again, very similar standard to all the others. Very nice, feels very robust. Now we'll move on to the Torx bits that are in sockets of their own. So bear with me 2 seconds while I get that ready. Now we move on to the T sockets. So this is a T10, as you can see here. Very nice bit, very securely in there. Comes on a 3/8 drive, so perfect for them tough little fasteners that you can get a ratchet on and give it a good wrench. Then we move on to the T15, a very common size. Again with a 3/8 drive here. And a very nice, just general nice fit and finish on these. Again with the hand knurling, so you can move the fasteners by hand. And then we move on to a T20. Got a bit of smudge there from where I was last using it. See if I can clean it off. There we are, that's a bit cleaner. Again, fairly nice bits. As you can see, these are very well used. then we move on to a T25. So here it is. Again, very nice bits. Good finish. Then we move on to a T27. Again, another quite common size I've found. You can see by the state of it, it's quite dirty from where I've used it a lot. Then a T30. Another common size. Again, nice broaching there for the socket and the ratchet to go in. Very nice part. Then we move on to a... Which one is next? That was a T30, wasn't it? Yes, so it is a T40 next. Again, very nice bits. Very good. I will say these hold onto the Torx sockets really well. I think I have somewhere here, yeah. I don't think it's a T40, but this is a bolt for my flywheel. So I believe that was a T45. No, a bit bigger than that, but yeah. There is a T45 next. I'll show you that in a minute. Here's a nice T45. Again, very nice. Then we have the T50. Again, same standard with all these sockets. They all feel exactly the same. There's no noticeable difference in quality. And then finally we end up with the big boy, which is the T55 of the set. The biggest one in the set. Great little socket for doing stuff. And now we'll move on to the last bit inside the box. And I'll show you a quick demonstration of this. So also inside the set, it comes with this little 1/4 inch adapter. So there's the 1/4 inch end, and then there's the end for your little bits to go in. And it comes with a selection of bits from T10, T15, T20, T25, T27, T30 and T40 that you can all use in this little adapter with a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. Just clicks into place like that. They are a bit firm, but these are all security bits as well. I forgot to mention that. So if you look in the end here, each one of these are security bits. So some Torx sockets have little dimples in the middle, and you need these to take them out. Yeah, so there's this little adapter. You can also use these in a bit driver, but this is useful for when you're... What's the word I'm thinking of? Sorry about this, but yeah. So this is useful when you're trying to get like really stubborn fasteners off and you've got yourself a little 1/4 inch ratchet. Just pop this in, pop this on. Pop it in like so. Give it a good firm click down so it's in firmly. That's another really useful addition to this kit. It makes it very handy for small jobs as well as the bigger jobs. As I was mentioning earlier, this is a T50 and this is a bolt off the flywheel. You can see they fit in really well. Give you a nice firm purchase. No camming out or slipping. It's really quite useful for that. I just thought I'd give you a quick demonstration of that. So what are my final thoughts on this socket set, Torx socket set? At the start, it has a good selection of sizes. I mean, it's covered everything I've needed it to do. And yeah, I do a fair amount, so it's quite good. Like I said, it covers all the ranges. I changed the clutch and flywheel of this. I've changed subframe bolts. I've had to drop the subframe out before, and it stood up to all that, heavy duty wrenching. So yeah, overall I think it's a really good set, especially for the money. Perfect for any home gamer, DIY guys at home. It probably wouldn't stand up to a long-term robust use of a mechanic, but for the average home person it's great. Comes with everything you need to keep your car running. So overall I think it's a really good set. Thanks for watching until the end. If you'd like to see more from me, please sub to the channel, drop me a like and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Once again, thank you for watching Dobby's Repairs. Have a great day.